Bonjour, es lundi aujourd'hui. Parlant en français, je ne peux pas parler français pendant la français. Où est l'on? Je vais promener dans la quartier Kosher. Kosher du soleil, les cochons du soleil. Sunset. Es un journey soleil. No, c'est un journey soleil. The sky is blue. It's a bit cloudy, so c'est un journey. No, c'est un journey wager. Also now we want to combine both, so it's sunny and cloudy at the same time. New check that will be today's this week. One new sentence. We got sunset, kosher. Okay, I think it's okay. Just remember kosher, but it's not kosher. Spelling is C-O-U, so kosher du soleil. But if I were to forget it, remember kosher, chances are it's around sunset. Kosher. If you know what kosher is, so kosher is Jew. Is it Hebrew? No, it's basically halal for Jews, which means God approved, something like that. That's why I say kosher, right? Everything is clean. Is it word clean? I probably need to read that up. It's the correct word is halal, right? And that's that. Today, lazy, so go for a walk. Number 2, forgot to charge my one wheel, so I'm stranded. Need to walk around and spend the whole day doing what do you call this? Game development, which is great, right? Other than work, do game development, fill up my time. Yeah, no, it's great. Actually, I got back into the groove, which is nice, and I did say I reinforce certain methods, so certain steps I just put it away. We just buy assets, right? Assuming that I hire employees. So that was yesterday's thing, and of course we're supposed to do our our bi-weekly finance recap. No, great, I've forgotten the word. Right? Bi-weekly financial report. What happened to my brain? So we will do that today. We're gonna go home later. Actually, I haven't put anything on my budget sheet yet, so that's why everything is just a little bit messed up and lazy. And not to say lazy, but summer does kill my mood, because in the afternoon it's just way too hot to think of anything. So yes, heat kills in a way. So heat kills. Cold? Is it me or I just like cold? It's tough. So yeah, we just have to check a little bit. So I know I can't perform when it's too hot, but when it's too cold, can I perform? Oh, okay, I think it's something like that, I believe. So when it's hot, I just have no mood to do anything. You can say something like that. When I'm cold, of course, we are talking about the extreme. We are not talking about in between, because if it's just nice, like now it's just nice, I can think a little bit. And ooh, there's an ICBC over here. But do you know? Come to think of it, just doesn't make sense. Too cold, too hot. Yeah, but I know too. And my GoPro. Come on, GoPro. As I was saying, I think I'm more susceptible to cold versus heat. When I'm hot, I just don't feel like doing anything, because when you move, you generate heat. When you think, you generate heat. So anything that has to do with generate heat, when I go over the heat threshold. Or when it's cold is good, because cold I just need to do more stuff, right? Anyway, so that's that. We're gonna go home, check some stuff, kosher, not a kosher, but for now I'm just gonna put kosher, if not kosher. Kosher du soleil. Like kosher du soleil. Yeah, soleil. Solier. Soleil. Circus du soleil? Huh. Sunny circus. Is that what it's called? Anyway, yeah, have to. The way of learning French is way different than talking in English. That's for sure. It's tough. It's tough. Anyway, let's check our budget and see if we are well, personally, it's hitting the right note. And before we go check some of the things, I have some great information, and I think it's fantastic, and it makes me want to save more. Although in the end, I might get taxed more. I don't know. Doesn't matter. 4%. If I'm not mistaken, I've read 4% extra interest, or up to 4%. You double check. If it's extra 4%, that is way better than whatever I can save today, and I'm putting as much as I can. The only catch is it's until end of this year. That's the catch. If I'm yeah, I'll double check and I'll probably tell you tomorrow. But anything that's more than 1% in Canada gets a thumbs up. That means it's worth saving. Anything that's 2 to 3%, fantastic. That is what Malaysia is giving to me, and it's then I'll just follow my Malaysian habit. Easy. And in fact, Malaysia, I went a little bit more oompy, but at the same time, of course, greed and everything, right? Not good. 4%. Ooh, 4% changes everything. So I have to get as much as save as much as I can. If that's for sure, that means from today onwards, I should not be investing anymore. That means I should stop investing, which is, wow, technically half of Q2. Sorry, Q3. Anyway, let's check our finance and let's see what news do we get, or what numbers did I get. Ugh. And we are back. Je suis à la maison. I think it's kosher. I still can't pronounce properly. Oof. Wow, it's super warm. Very warm. The heat. I can feel the it is warm. Very, very warm. Oof. It's nice if it's when I'm in the cold, but it's, yeah, once it hits, okay, to make it simple, once it hits the 20 degrees and above threshold for heat, overall temperature, I ain't liking it. I like somewhere between 15 to, actually no, 17 is perfect. Like 17 is at night, 17 is cold, yes, 100%, but that is cold if the wind blows. If the wind don't blow, 17 is like perfect. Like, I like it. Yeah, this radiates. I should get a thermometer somewhere and put, yeah, maybe I should get some extra stuff. And actually, it's time for some home improvement, that's for sure. But I'll leave it. I think I did save it for one of the vlogs, but this is not today's vlog. So we're gonna go straight to this guy over here, and I think you can see the graph, and it's great because Q1, okay, I need to make this Q1, make this big again, Q2 and Q3. Okay, so we are halfway already. We are halfway in Q3, which is fantastic. Q1 was great. Actually, I should record my September, but my September's budget is rubbish, which I think I have it as well. Nah, it's okay. It's okay. We are actually looking at 2022 because that's the year that we are building lots of stuff. So from here, we can, I didn't put some of my, oh no, that was last year. Okay, so starting off from house, right? Normal. Now food, I've did some investigation and I figure out what happened, right? I know what's the issue right now. So 287, 260, this was just nice, okay? This is with one meal with friends, and that is eating out. So that one, I think roughly it will hit around Okay, so usually it's about $40, 40 to 50. Let's give or take, right? 40 to 50. That's why March, for some reason, I think I didn't eat out with friends. That's the reason why it goes like this. Let me check, right? Oh yeah, no, that's right. In fact, actually, I put the wrong number. Why did I put 213? No, we want to include our fast food and restaurant as well, because then our budget is all whack. That's why I need to put in. That's why I was wondering, why is it so low? It's like, makes no sense. Now it's correct. Okay, March, that's that. Okay, yes, February, January, that's correct. That is with eating out with friends. Oh, not bad. Groceries is kind of on point. $50. Okay. February was 184. Of course, we didn't up our thing. Yeah. Okay. So this month, this April is expensive because we had about $123 with I think it's okay, right? I think it's okay because that's eating out. Okay, so this is good. And May, we want to double check. I know I did check, but I didn't check all the other months. 240. Okay, so this one we went a little bit overkill. 200, almost 240, 250. So that, and July 1. Okay, so if we minus off 200, so in the end, June. Okay, June. Why June is so good? June we hardly eat out. Okay, so overall, food wise, we are doing fantastic in terms of grocery shopping. Sure, there are some ups and downs. I think the lowest I can go, or I have went, was 172.12 cents exactly, and this is on June. This is here, exactly here. But the main reason why that one goes cheap, and I think because I bought quite a lot more groceries between on May, and then once I finish up all the food, I don't need to buy. And then July we just replenish stock. And if July, if you were to minus out the eating out, this one is eating out, and I think it's okay. And I'm gonna explain a little bit more on that. I know it's a bit long for a weekly recap, but this is important. 100, about 230. So in general, food expenditure when it comes to grocery shopping, spot on. It is exactly what I planned, and we should be allocating at least $50 a week. Of course, I think Q2 onwards, we've been a little bit more fancy-dancy. That's why I think I said I want to up my expenditure to $60, I think. Something like that. Like we want to up our expenditure to $300, like $50 a week. If it's a 5-week thing, then we just dump in another $50, get something fancy and dancy, and that's the reason why we overkill a little bit. And of course, collection last month was woohoo, yes, but if we look at the time, this is actually quite good. June was the best. June is fantastic. This is Star Wars. This is because of Star Wars, and Star Wars is gonna come again, so it's not so great. Star Wars. Rent has been steady. Daily utilities and bill steady. That means $2,000 I can survive. That means our emergency funds of 3 months is $6,000. Sounds good, but that is not inclusive of food. That means we need to up this already. And the reason why I put 0000 here, because not to say I have no budget history on everything, but sometimes when the emergency dips down and I just replenish back on this month, and that's not good, right? That's not good personally. I don't think it's great, but so far it's on a positive gain, because we also put $250 every month without fail. I can easily say without fail to our savings, because we get actually extra percentage. Yep. So that's the reason why here is 0. So far we've been doing good in collections. 100, that is inclusive. Okay, the comic book that I tried to get, which I didn't get, $50. So that's great. This actually can be 250 in total. So we are still below the threshold of stuff, which is good. And at the same time, I've of course redeemed my Optimus Prime Funko, and that's about $25 like last week. It's that. A little bit owie on the streaming and CC annual fee. August is where I pay a lot of this annual fee thing. Same goes with I think March, April. Usually around this time, right? And that's why I want to talk a little bit. The annual fees and all this rubbish. Alright, personally it's a bit rubbish. Okay, so that's that in general for the report. This is good, and of course we've been eating. I think we spent at least 50, so 100. Okay, food might be a little bit expensive per se. By the way, I know I did have some boba tea here and there, so let's see, June, August. I know it's a little bit expensive in my opinion. 142. Yeah, grocery we went a little bit overboard this month, but I'm gonna show you why. This is week number 16. Oh yeah, 2 weeks and we overkill by 100 and wow. No, that's bad. Okay. August is bad. In terms of food, it's bad. And that's the reason why I want to talk a little bit about some of these things. And now we want to crush down our bills again. Okay, I might need a part 2. Alright, next part is the best part, is our interest rate. I've seen some good numbers here. It says extra 2.75%. Ooh, that's nice. Okay, but I want to see the official thing before we step out from this little screen. Seeing all this stuff. Okay, 1% to okay, 1%. Smart interest gets 0.75%, so that's great. By default, it's already better than what do you call this? Malaysia, sort of per se, because we need 1% to counter the 3% because exchange rate and whatnot. It's actually not really. That 3%, and I earn. Oh no. When I earn, I have to. Yeah. It's exchange rate. Everything is just go crazy. Okay, so that's that. And then next, this is TSF. Okay, no. I'll probably we need a part 2. We definitely need a part 2. So first thing first, we're gonna do is check some food. Why have we been overkilling food? Obviously, this. Yeah, that's not good. No, this is quite old already. So we've been a little bit exploring to stock up some stuff, and of course stock up some stuff. We got lots of this. I haven't started drinking this guy. We need to load up our Ribena, bought eggs, okay, in general our food basically I've been doing is stocking up. Okay, but these are processed food per se, so if I were to change to more healthy food, and actually that's a big topic by itself. We're going to talk about food in the next few days. So that's that. Next, the last small little part before we go to the part 2 is we are going to talk about our annual fees and such, because we saw some annual fees. And some of these things are important and some of these things are not important in terms of you don't need it to continue to live your life per se, but it is important because the more subscription services that you have, and that's the key thing, more fees you pay indirectly without noticing, and that's bad. Personally, I don't like that, and that's why I've been trying to cut down a lot of subscriptions as best as I can. And I know there's a few more things I need to cut off, like phone. I think it's time to give up my Quebec phone number. It's just useless already. No point keeping it. Just delete it and forget it. It's $15 a month. Like I said, I want to get rid already. So doing my last checks, I'm gonna cancel off this month. Alright, it is time. It is time, because next September, yeah, it's almost 1 full year of a Quebec number that I hardly use, even for government stuff. But because previously it was tied to government stuff, so that's why I didn't bother. So I'll just do my last check, get it get it off the banking system. I think I got off a banking system. I got off what you call this? Most of the government stuff. In fact, all the government. Right. I just need to double check a few more things, and then we'll call it done. Of course, the government things is the immigration. Yeah, because I use my phone number for PR stuff, but they didn't hardly use my phone number, so that's why I didn't bother. Number 2 is the local municipal. Great, can't even pronounce properly. Municipal. Ugh. Basically the provincial services. Okay, that's that. So that's it. Like a lot of subscription will just bog you down, and if you can cancel, best. Of course, certain stuff I cannot cancel, not because I don't want to. Like for example, my Malaysian phone number has been with me since I don't know when. Wow. Yeah, it's been with me for quite some time. Although I lost one of my favorite numbers, but that was way back then. But in terms of phone number, I technically speaking, I've never changed my phone number at all. That's the reason why I feel like keeping it, and I should keep it. And that one I can't do anything because it's tied to Malaysian, and Malaysia, the only few things I have to keep renewing without fail, obviously, is my phone number because it's tied to my banking system, and I'm in Malaysian banking system, and that's about it. Oh wow. Oh yeah, no, yeah, that's about it. So that's that. And the thing that you get rid of in terms of not say subscription base, but medical fees. Yeah, some fees are just not worth anymore because I'm out of the country, and in this case 2018, 4 years already. I've been paying 4 years of medical, not say bills, but medical cards / insurance for Malaysia. 3,000 ringgit a year. That's $1,000 a month, right? Because I'm here, $1,000 a year. Because I'm here, so it doesn't really impact per se. No, it does impact, right? Every time you save up, see, if I have $4,000 today, I can do so many things. Small little thing, right? All the smaller things adds up overall. So that's one thing. Malaysia, most likely next year go back. Next year I have to go back. Wow, $4,000. That's a flight ticket already, and that's most likely it's a one-way ticket. More reason to save money, right? Okay. Anyway, but it's a small little things, alright? So I have Amazon. I don't have Disney Plus, so that's great. So if I have Amazon, Disney Plus, blah 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 blah. If I don't use the service, it's useless. So in this case, Amazon I hardly use, which is bad per se. But I'm still keeping. Yeah, that one I have to reconsider because it went up price, right? From 79 becomes 99, $20 extra plus tax and whatnot is 110. That's the reason why I have that. Credit card bills, that one fine because I'm getting cash back-ish. I need to double check if my cashback is there or not. Yeah, it's because if I'm not mistaken, my cashback is returning at least $99. So this is the part where I learned this year, where every time you get back money, if it covers the fees, then that's a good service. So like credit card I use, and I get not points, cash back. It has to be the word cashback. I don't care about points. If there's cashback and the cashback covers the fees and reduce my bill payment, that's considered interest. That's considered a good thing. So yeah, so that's that. And I don't think I have any more other subscription. I've been very, very careful about subscriptions already. And that's all I have for you for today. Yeah, we're definitely in the part 2. That's just a closing. Subscriptions. Small little thing that impacts your little life. Scooter! Love that scooter. This is a... Oh no, this is a normal one. Not a high-end one. Anyway. Sunset. So, Koshu du Sulil. La Koshu du Sulil. Ojo Hui. Great. See, now I forgot how to say see you tomorrow, right? Je te verrai demain. See, this is the thing. The things I've said a lot. Ooh, wow, it's very, 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 very warm. Nice when it's in the winter.